Alright YouTube, there's the Christmas tree. So for this vlog, I'll be talking about my Knives Out 4 movie pitch ideas. And as you guys know, I talk a lot about Star Wars and a little bit about Rian Johnson's Star Wars trilogy. So I do want to see the actors Daisy Ridley and Adam Driver in this movie, but as different characters, obviously, probably very different characters because, you know, I like the subtle reference, but as you can see, Rian really knows how to make a great dark comedy mystery with these Knives Out movies, and of course Daniel Craig as his character returning, so definitely keep him. I don't really want to see too many reoccurring characters because I think what's made these movies so cool and the premise so fascinating is having big name all-star cast, but also not too many reoccurring characters. But that being said, I do want to see maybe a little bit of a flashback to the first Knives Out episode, but or movie rather, but doesn't have to be full on anything off screen, can just be literally just like, repeated footage from the first movie. The idea I have for this Knives Out movie pitch is sort of includes somewhat of a vampire lore. Now, not actual vampires, but as you guys know, there was sort of a lot of otherworldly type vibe to the previous one with the rising of the dead or rising from the dead with the setting in the church. So I think it could be fascinating to see, sort of like I've said in many vlogs, I like the idea of it happening in like a nice cabin area. So I heard that idea, and I think maybe like, sort of some rumors about like, vampires existing in this area, where it doesn't have to be like, the cabin like vibe, but I just want to see sort of something otherworldly, but not directly, if that makes sense. And I think vampires are perfect. Speaking of vampires, an actor I want to see a Batman actor, particularly Christian Bale. And yes, that is a snowman and a kitty, so definitely gives out the winter's like vibe. And I think Bale is a great actor and could really fit well in this movie. But something I do want to see in Knives Out 4 is, I want to see, although I know the movies are realistic fiction, I want to see like an actor or actress that goes under a great transformation, like looks very different, like still like a real person, but just very different from their usual self. That way the person's not just playing him or herself. And I do want it to definitely be set in a Christmas like vibe, because I think that sort of gives, thinking about it, maybe a kind of like a Nightmare Before Christmas vibe with like, sort of the frozen town and the horror like elements. So best of both worlds, and I think that could really work well for a Knives Out movie. So yeah, overall what I definitely want to see from this movie is Daniel Craig's character return, and in a winter like cabin setting, vampires, an actor or actress go a great transformation, and some actors and actresses that Ryan was going to include in his Star Wars trilogy that will not happen. So overall I'm excited and happy there's Knives Out 4. Knives Out 2, or Knives Out 3 rather, haven't seen Knives Out 2 yet, but Knives Out 3, Wake Up Dead Man is currently my favorite movie of the year so far, but I'm expecting Avatar Fire and Ash to overcome it, and yeah, that's a separate vlog for another day. Until then, thank you guys so much for watching. Upload a lot of vlogs today. Stay tuned for more. Goodbye.